My angels and spirit guides, man, listen, when I'm gone and I meet them in person, I got a whole stand-up comedic 3 hours for them boys. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm cleaning the lens and shit.
Yeah, she's a real.
Listen, I'ma just record my motherfucking self. This is gonna be Alise and God and my spirit guides, okay? I'm sorry, I had to fart. But yeah, like cause I still got, I don't know. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope, God, the dream was a dream. Let's start from the beginning here. I had this bright idea. It's still a very bright idea. It was still a very bright idea to make a collab group. So I made the collab group. You know, I talked to my team, cameraman, stylist. You know, one of the labels that I know. Like, just hey, let's do it. Let's get everybody together. Let's start developing these artists. Let's do this thing. Everybody's gonna have a business plan. Y'all already got people for content, including me, because I do every fucking thing under the damn sun. And I'll be back up even for some of this stuff, like multiple cameramen, multiple cameras, and it's all free. It's all free, and all of it's kind of like a multimedia meets record label non-profit style. You know what I'm saying? Not just non-profit off the love style. Do all. No, didn't go well. Didn't go well. It's like I want to do a story time to go in depth, but I think overall I just want to go over my fuck ups right quick so that I can share it with somebody else and they don't fuck up like me. I think the lessons that I learned from this particular instance is that, first off, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink it. And it's so important to understand that you can't, what you gonna push the horse head down and suffocate them and drown them? Then they gonna bring their head up and not like you no more. So thinking more deeply about that, what I want to say is called a euphemism or metaphor. Too. And sometimes people's processes are all at a different pace in life, you know. And everybody's style of doing things is also different. I would say that's the first lesson. Second lesson is to preserve myself. To think about yourself first and then give to other people when you can, when you're able to. And for me, I was raised very, very Christian. So for me, it's always been about being compassionate and loving your neighbor. And like, I may not even like you right now, but I'm not going to bring harm to you. I'm going to continue to come into a situation and try to be as loving as possible. I'm going to try to show up as my best self. And it's so important to do that. But sacrificing yourself and showing up as your best self are not the same thing. Like, I think my personal fuck up also is like, I'm a dial in a dream type of person. Like, but I'll dream a dream for somebody else, and that's not fair. Like, and then want to get them the dollar and help them build the whole dream. but that was my motherfucking dollar. I still dream, nigga. And I shouldn't be sabotaging myself, because over helping is a form of self-sabotage. Through this process, my dad has also talked to me and told me those things. Like, you have to worry about yourself. And that's a lesson that I've been getting, I want to say probably for the last like 3 or 4 years consistently. Like, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. And in the steps of success, I've followed them, but then reverted back to the same habits. So I would say this is my third lesson for this process, which is to pass the test. You know, pass the test, grow the fuck up, get older, be okay with it. Like, yeah, just pass the test. Like, I feel like I've definitely been through a similar situation in the past. A couple, perhaps. But yeah, I'm here now. So, trust myself. Definitely one. Trust myself. Because I used to think that, you know, I was just this crazy person that just had feelings that came from nowhere and thoughts that came from nowhere. But that's never the truth. That's never the truth, that you just getting thoughts from out of nowhere. Are your thoughts coming from what you've been watching? Are my thoughts coming from what I've been watching? Are my thoughts coming from what I'm being influenced by? Are my thoughts even thoughts, but are they gut feelings? Are they intuition? Is it discernment? Is it wisdom? Because having knowledge and having wisdom aren't always the same thing. And I think in situations I would like literally ignore my gut feeling or ignore my intuition or ignore things. And sometimes it's not for it to happen. Like it's just not. Follow your gut feeling the first time. Do it the first time. And I've always been the type of person, like, I don't really live with fear. Like, I don't really live like in fear of being scared of things outside of fear itself. Like, I don't want to look back at my life and say, oh, I didn't do this shit because I was a little pussy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, mama ain't go out like that. You see, we got all this stuff. And we have all of this sense of self and love and community and happiness and joy and pleasure and understanding and simplicity in our lives. And it's because I followed my dreams. It's because I followed my passions. That's what I want to be able to tell my kids. If I make it to having kids, I'm okay with being a motherfucking martyr. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with knowing that if I impacted the whole world, if it meant I was leaving earlier, just take me somewhere better. You feel me? Just take me somewhere better. Nigga, I'm not even worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? I know. Me and Big G, we good. We good in my hood, man. My angels and spirit guys, man, listen, when I'm gone and I meet them in person, I got a whole stand-up comedic 3 hours for them boys. I'm about to have them rolling. I bring some Heaven's Published chicken in here, Heaven's Hawaiian rolls. I even invited God and told God to just pop in if you want to, and you know, not, I wouldn't say in person, you know what I'm saying, but just in spirit, you know. Well, you are, but he always does. But she, you know, you feel what I'm saying? That for real. So like, I'm not like, overall though, I'm not fearful of death. I'm not fearful of dying. I'm not going to die before my purpose is fulfilled.
up on me, it's loving me all night. This ain't for the free, this one for the free. This got me talking to me. I just got some time.